Ooh, it's 12:30 Alaska time. My alarm just went off. I'm not gonna go out the house though. I'll stay home today. Hmm, sort this shit out. Anywho, yeah, none of that what I did, like even having that meeting with Scott, was premeditated. I just did it on the fly. And clearly, he had no idea who he was fucking with. And when I was like, and I remember in the video when I was like, I've been investigated before. He goes, yeah, no. It's like, no, you fucking didn't know. Because if you knew that I would have handed you your ass, motherfucker. Using your own hand, using your own shit, your own actions against you. Because that's the best thing. I don't have to make up nothing. I just like, this is what they did. That's all. You just show what they did and that they tried to cover up. Ooh. And that's basically, okay, so getting back the first video when I started, and also what I woke up to this morning. There's some sort of scandal that I was a part of. Somebody trying to make a chump out of me. And I think they tried several different times because it's because of what I was saying. When you look down on it, when you're looking at it, it looks like it's all one moment. But if you look at it at a cross section, you see that there's several different layers, and on each different layers are different actions taken. So yeah. And then also I was talking about how I sat up and I was jolted to sit up and my eyes were fluttering and I was, oh yeah. Okay, so then that happened in June, and then then later on that night I was trying to figure out what the fuck was all that about. And then later on that night when I was doing my downloads, uploads, it was also auspicious time energetically with the planets and whatnot, with the moon and stuff. And I remember I could hear, I was having my own internal thoughts like we're doing now, but usually it's in my head. I was having my own internal, download and stuff when I felt somebody go delete, 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 like they had installed. I know. What the fuck, right? Right, Michi? Like, hello, this is how the story's unfolding. So it's like somebody had did an install, a program that would cause, and then uploaded it that would cause access to delete. But I had already taken away access long time ago. I'd already spoken out and set the intention. Well, I didn't quite speak it out. I resonated it out. And remember, I told you all all our senses, everything in the world is a form of light that's um, vibrating at a certain level and density. So that being it light, it's that's the God energy and how it manifests in this 3D world. But when I don't use my words and I just use my visuals and um my vibration and my intent, I can't be read. Those that have no light within them cannot, there's nothing then there to resonate with me, to pick up, to understand what I'm putting out. And so So they can't see, hear, know anything to use it for their advantage or anything like that. And then what they do get access to is very glitchy, extremely glitchy, and even getting even more so and worse. And, they're not going to be able to piece anything together. And so it'll be like the message I got last night. This incident happened, which it looks like it's one incident, looking at the cell, like I said, an animation that's made up of many multiple different cells layered together. Um, but if you look at it crossways, you see that it was multiple different times. So anyway, I was laying there in bed, and I was doing my upload download, and I could hear somebody getting frustrated, like they were thinking that and I kept hearing in my head, "Oh yeah, we totally defragged her, it's done. Don't worry about it. Check this shit out. Delete, 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 delete." And my eyes were flicking like this, and I was laying here like, "What the fuck?" And then I realized, oh, somebody's active within or wherever the fuck they are, thinking they can delete shit that they have no access to. Access denied, motherfucker. That's how this game is played. Oh, fuck. It's entertaining. But, but this one that's writing and putting these little Easter eggs in for me to make, because those are on purpose little connections. I love it and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That keeps me engaged and entertained, and that's good brain candy. That's fucking entertaining. So yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, the fact that I've begun to focus on this scandalousness that I was a part of, and it was some kind of a love triangle of some sort, which I think is stupid. But whatever. That's why when I did my post first thing this morning, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to even put any time into sorting it out. Because, I mean, if it has, if it's just like a run of the mill, same old story, there's no twists and turns, it's not going to hold my entertainment. It's not going to hold my attention. So why the fuck look at it? And that's the whole object, is to hold your attention, is to keep you distracted. That's how the story keeps going, blah, blah, blah. And if you pull your attention from it, or you start making your own story, start manifesting your own life, then their story stops, and then it has no choice but to do the story you're putting out. And if I'm putting out my own story and I'm fucking creative and wild as fuck and love to be spontaneous, and open to whatever, I'll incorporate whatever's. That means that the system has to work that much harder to make my yeses happen, because we already discussed it's either it's going to be yes and full on do it right now, yes but you have to wait a little bit later, or yes and it's cues a lot better than what you had anticipated. And that's where your quote unquote dream team, your spirit guides, your higher self, your team that you're connected to is gonna step in and get based on your own creativity levels, you know, make it even more fun and engaging. Oh, fuck. That was good times. That really brought me joy. Like, oh. That is so satisfying. The connection and the revelations and everything. Oh, I mean, like, when you're doing a Q-tip in your ear and you hit that spot and it's like, oh, the whole shimmy down your whole body. It's like, oh, that feels good. It feels good like that. That's, I mean that as a compliment. Oh, that's, as opposed to this, oh, somebody tried to do like with what the med bed thing was, put it out there and only give you a little bit, and then maybe she'll go down this road and want to figure out more. And it'll be like their own little Hansel and Gretel type, trail of breadcrumbing. Yeah, I'm not fucking interested because it was stupid. It was stupid then. I already spanked your ass back then. What the fuck? I need to talk about you now. Oh, because you want to get your 15 minutes of fame. Sorry, fuck. No. No, I'm not. Your face is redacted. Whatever that was about. I mean, I'll sort it out for myself, but will I discuss it? Probably not. So that there is another tactic to take your energy and take your intent away, which means that those that are trying to write the story or stay relevant or stay active or get some sort of focus, some acknowledgement, get shit, get nothing, and then fade out, die off, you know, they're nothing. Kind of like in inside out. Yeah, that Pixar, when the pink elephant made up guy ends up turning to dust, turning into nothing, not even a memory and nothing. That's what happens. That's what happens to those players that you did give form to that tried to play you and stuff. Huh. Anyway, it's only 13. Yeah, there was 20 minutes on the other. I'm like, God, it feels like it was a lot longer than that. ah, huh. Well, I guess the only thing I need to sort out is, was this final act, this trying really a wicked thing, evil thing, or just somebody trying to get their 15 minutes of fame and boost their own selves at my expense? What you think? Maybe I should just leave it up to those that are playing and watching along and see if you make it, continue on or you get shown the door. Let your peers deal with you rather than me deal with you, because you ain't worth my time, right? Even if I don't put your face up, speak your name, think your name, those that have the capability will tune in, tap in and move accordingly. So I'll leave it. I'll leave it to that. Anywho, oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Why do I do this? Because there are plenty of people that are every day, every moment of the day, are waking up, and it's like they're looking for an instruction manual, and I'm kind of like, hey, welcome. It's kind of like when oh shit, this is fucking funny. Whoever wrote this, and this is chef's kiss. It's like, part of my job when I worked for the state was to bring people the new hires in, do all the paperwork with them, and then give them a tour of the facility and explain it and stuff. And so that's what I do now in explaining, about my awakening, basically, the similarities. Oh, fuck. Who wrote that? See why? That's good stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, those connections like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that gets me right here. My solar plexus in my heart. That is good stuff right there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, that's why I share what I share. Mm. I talk about it matter of factly because I'm not making anything up. I'm just telling you what I'm telling you, what I'm experiencing, you know. Mm. And so I hope that how I share my perspective, and I think I used simple enough mm, terms, frequency, resonance, vibration, and um, detailed enough images, you know, that anyone open and available can receive it and internalize it and have the basic framework to be able to work it within their own and apply it to their own journey and self and path, right? Because that's nice. Because that's what a good teacher does, is makes it so that everybody can understand it and grasp it and run with it, and then nobody has to worry about when they raise their hand and ask a question, like somebody might think, well, that's a stupid question. And because I really feel that, like, when they say that at muses, there are no stupid questions. There are no stupid questions. The question that's stupid is the one you don't ask, that you really want to know an answer to. You don't even have to ask it out loud. You can just think it to yourself. I'll pick up on it. If not me, then your higher you will pick up on it, and you will answer you. Because, like I always tell people, especially those that come to me for advice, if you listen to what somebody's saying or asking, setting up the situation, and then asking, you'll hear that they already said their own solution within it. It's just a matter of you being the sounding board, turning them around and go, look, here's where you said it. You already know your answer. Do you just need somebody that's going to support you in it? Okay, I support you. Go move with that, you know? You know, things like that. Interesting. Anywho, yeah. Today's another good day. Happy October 1st. Chef's kiss to the writer of today's episode last night and today's episode. Good stuff. Good stuff. Love it. I mean, if you think of your life as you have writers and whatnot, you can change what your character gets to experience as the director by saying, you know what, writers, here's what I want to experience, and you put it out there, and then you just leave it be and let them write you to it, write your steps that get you to it, make those connections for you. You got to stay open so that, so that you can get there. Wow. Oh, and lastly, yeah, because of the stuff that I was sharing, that is coming to the light right now. We're coming to the real fucking dark, the insidious, the heinous, the beyond evil, fucked up bullshit, you know, shit that's gonna tie like Lady Gaga's meat suit and Wilson the handprint from, whatever Tom Hanks movie was where he had to talk to a, a volleyball, and um, that shirt that Ellen DeGeneres, that white hoodie with the red face on it, all that bullshit is all getting tied. All that's connected, and it's all getting revealed. So that's all I can say. Trust the process. Stay in your highest vibration as possible. Know that steps have been taken this whole time. Corrections have been made. Eliminations have been done. And because I was even thinking, like, if I had woke up back when I was intended to wake up, when I was on my own path, and I had gotten to that level, um I wasn't fully awake, but I was getting to the point of how much I had manifested, with my, because like I said, I would sit and daydream all the time, and so even when I loved finding work where I could do the same monotonous thing over and over again, because it would free my mind up to just wander, and I would think of good things all the time for other people and for myself, and of course for myself, and then also for others. But I still had a lot of personal growth to go through, especially the ego death to grow through. Oh, if I can be honest, yeah, I had a big fucking ego. Um, but not anymore. I mean, well, not a negative one anyhow. I think I have a pretty healthy one now because it's not out of arrogance; it's out of confidence, um, and what I want for myself, I want for others to experience, so that it pulls out their best too. So, I mean, like there's that, but um, mm, 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 mm. If I had woken up in my 20s, I wouldn't. I was just having this discussion out here in the room before here. Uh, we wouldn't have seen exactly how horrendous, how heinous, how evil, and how corrupt things had gotten. And then there would have been a level of, if everything had woken up back then and flipped back then, there would have been this level that we hadn't gotten to, so that in the future it might have gotten to like, well, it never really got that bad, you know? I mean, it's pretty fucking bad. But this extra time that we were forced when they altered my timeline, they didn't know that they were doing me a blessing, um, by doing that, because it woke me up and I could see a lot more and I could participate a lot more in stopping, and I became a lot more confident and firm in what I would not put up with and what I knew had to be completely eliminated, as to never, ever, ever, ever be repeated again, ever. And so, I mean, that's how I interpret, for me, the last 27 years, 28 years. Yeah. So, but yeah, there were many times that somebody kept going back and trying to rewrite, but I took all that shit away. There were no more rewrites, no more travel backs and stuff. And so yeah, so that's why they tried to do the delete. And all this last has just been trying to be um a cover up uh part, right? Trying to erase their footsteps, trying to erase their fingerprints, trying to erase their hand in this. It still all leads back. I mean, I still figured out who the players were and stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I don't feel so good right now because somebody, and it's not me. It's that I've picked up and I've spoken about this. I've put it out there. So like, people are really afraid. Those that did wrong, not just to me, but in general. All this fucking corruption, fucked up, exposed, lost. They're gonna lose everything, all the material stuff, all the monetary stuff, all everything done, over with. And what they get to experience is everything that they wished upon and ordered and put into motion, that if we experienced it or others experienced it, however, they have to. Ugh. I can't even say it. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to. I can't even look at it even energetically. I just put up a blackness to it because it's ugly. It's ugly. I don't want to know all the icky stuff that they've done. I don't need to know all those details. So I don't. I know that they were done. So the way I see it is just like, yeah, that can be redacted. I'm good with that. I know there are others that, for their own healing and their own cathartic reasons, they need to see that it was taken care of, you know, that the harm that was done will be restored. And that's how the med beds or light tables are going to be used to restore to restore all those that were affected. Ugh, yucky, yucky. I don't really care for this part of the game, just so you know. Kind of somber. But it doesn't make me feel sad. It's just like I'm still kind of, I'm still vibrating high because ultimately we needed to get to this part of the cleanup. This is part of the reveal. It had to come out. So I just roll with it. Okie doke. See ya. I just took a picture of my hand. What the fuck, Michi? I'm fucking hilarious. See ya.